One person is dead and 5 others injured near Columbus after a shooting that happened at a warehouse this morning.
Police say they've arrested that suspect, and officials say this was a, quote, targeted type of attack in New Albany. The warehouse is for a company that makes multiple products, including cosmetics and toiletries. Police have not provided a motive for this shooting, and there has been no update on the conditions of the people who were injured. The city's...
To be honest with you, I never thought we'd see in our community, and unfortunately it's hit home. So we just want our community to know, and just the community as a whole, that we're doing everything we can.
Police chief, they're calling it a tragedy. New Albany police also say the suspect, Bruce Reginald Foster III, was arrested in Columbus today.
And our Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trow says state lawmakers are already trying to make a change.
The suspected killer in a workplace mass shooting has been found in Columbus Wednesday morning. Bruce Reginald Foster III has been charged with aggravated murder. Police say that he was an employee of KDC1, a cosmetics manufacturer where the shooting occurred. This workplace violence reminded State Rep Josh Williams of a scarring event from 2 decades ago. At a Jeep plant in Toledo, a disgruntled worker shot multiple of his colleagues before taking his own life.
These are tragic experiences because my brother worked there at the time, and I had to make that phone call and make sure my brother was safe.
Police say Foster's motive isn't clear, but what is clear to Williams is that something needs to change.
When you have more than one victim in an intentional shooting, should there be requirements of how things are charged?
He's been looking into creating a separate crime of mass shooting. So if there are multiple victims, you could be charged with an additional crime. This could then automatically trigger the state to go for the death penalty.
These are death penalty eligible cases that should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. If an individual understood that they were going to engage in this type of conduct and actually lose their life.
But Democrats and some Republicans have argued that we should be working on the front end to prevent these type of attacks.
Any tragedy is one too many when it comes to gun violence, and if there are things that we can do to prevent that and make it easier for law enforcement also to do their job and protect public safety and keep guns off of our streets.
House Minority Leader Allison Russo argues that her caucus has been introducing bills for years that would combat gun crime, such as expanded background checks in order to buy a firearm. But tragedy after tragedy, policies around guns have only loosened in the state.
We have a lot of people who get access to guns who shouldn't have access to guns. And part of that has been because of some of the policies that have been passed here in the Statehouse.
But GOP leadership disagrees.
These kinds of things that happen, are they entirely preventable? I wish.
House Speaker Matt Huffman says that, unfortunately, you can't stop every tragedy. Russo argues that shootings will continue to take place without change from lawmakers. At the Ohio Statehouse, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.